little bit of a late start today. It's just absolutely hosed down, which is quite interesting, but I've had to make a run to grab some materials, get all my mechanical fixings, get those on. At some stage shortly I'm going to have to check my heights and buzz my bearers down to the correct height and all that sort of stuff, but I did get myself a padded belt for my pinny, just try and save the back. I carry too much shit in it, but it's always inconvenient never having it, so I'll give you a gander at that later on. This is about half of what's required to go on, so we've got a couple of little nails up in there. They're actually, I say they're little, they're huge. And then a couple of these plates on either side. And then the joist that goes on top, either side of this pile, will have some twisty brackets that come down to the bearer. Borderline whether these had to be stainless, they would have been fine galv, but because I'm so close to the ground here, and there's a fair amount of sort of driving weather, we're only a couple of k's from the sea, safer to go stainless, never have to worry about it. 9 packs to go. I mean, as much as I'm happy to work in the rain, I think it might be time just to call it for a couple of minutes. Almost a year ago is when we were trying to get that roof on and we had the same weather. Yeah, I'm gonna give it 5, see how we go. Not the best weather, unfortunately. It's come down real hard twice now. Once you obviously saw, once I wasn't recording, I just got the stuff away. So these pile to bearer connections are done. So now what I'm going to do is down here, chuck a bit of concrete in under the edge of the house just to try and shore up that dirt, and then there's a ribbon that's going to travel across it. Once that ribbon's on, I can start putting on the joists. So that's sort of my next pick of jobs if it doesn't start pissing down again. So I'll get into that. I was quite happy with how everything was going until I chucked those two boundaries on. I wanted to get them on just to make sure everything was level, square, and sort of looked all right off the profiles, which I had checked, but you know, you never know if the diggers hit one or something like that. I've made a boo-boo, and I'm low because I've gone off the high side, not the low side, so they're just getting little 20mm packers underneath them. They're all getting strapped down anyway, so good lesson to... even though I sat there and did it over and over and over against the pile, it was correct, but it was against the low side, not the high side. I wanted to be level with the high side, so yeah, double, triple check. Just one of those things, easy fix, luckily. So that end down there, I just spent 10 minutes panicking how I was so far out of square, but I literally had the joist 10mm too far to one side. That's our floor. So it's so funny to think that what we ripped down looks like that. So boundaries are all on. I'm still square, still all parallel. Happy days. So I have got some joist hangers, so I'm going to joist hang this while I still can. Particularly this side. This side has to be done. It's way too hard to try and sneak a hammer up in there afterwards. I could climb up under that side, but hey, be easier not to. And then I guess I've got 2 lines of nogs. 1, 2. That's where my ply is going to join. And then yeah. And then it's ply.